Well, hello and welcome to program 49. And what I've done in program 49 is created an indicator that will overlay point and figure information on a regular chart. So what I've got open at the moment here is a regular TradeStation point and figure chart. And if you're unfamiliar with this, if you were to just go format, symbol, and then rather than having minute or second or what other sort of chart there, you click on point and figure. And a couple of bits of information you need to make sure are relevant. One is the box size and the other is the reversal. And then in this particular case I'm using 30-second interval. So what essentially is happening is this little arrow here is indicating where the price is at the moment. If that arrow were to go above the box size above this middle part of the cross here, we would get another cross drawn. And if it were to go to this line here, then we'd get a reversal, and that reversal is 3 in this particular case. Looking at the reversal setting, is 3 boxes, so it's between this point here and here it's 1, between that one 2, and down to that one is 3. And what TradeStation does is if it does touch that line, it will start showing the reversal, but it may then go back and remove that reversal, because by the end of the 30-second bar we may actually get another cross on the chart. So that is the TradeStation point and figure. Let me just show you the Markplex point and figure, which is applied to a chart. So you can see here, because we do have the time element on the chart, what I've done is if we create a new cross, then I actually stretch it out. And you'll see here we've got 2 lines, and these are similar to the ones on the TradeStation point and figure, but slightly different. I haven't got a line for the price. You can see the price there anyway. But what we've got here is the green line, and because we're in an upward series of lines here at the moment, if we were to get to that line or go above it, we would automatically draw another cross on the chart based on the block size that we set as a user input, and I'll look through the inputs in a moment. However, if we were to touch this red line here, it would signal a reversal. Only with this program I do not draw the reversal until actually the end of the bar, and the reason for that are the rules that I've outlined on the product page, in that if we do draw a new cross, then we ignore lows, and of course we don't know until the end of the specific bar whether we actually are going to go and create a new cross on the chart. So the purpose for creating this new program really was to have some of the advantages of the point and figure, which show a filtered price action but on a regular chart, so you can see it on a regular chart where maybe you want to apply specific strategies or indicators or show me studies. I also wanted to create this with an idea of using it as the basis for some other studies and potentially strategies based on this technique. Okay, so let's go and look at the inputs, and if we go format, analysis techniques, and the equivalent to the box size in the pointed figure is here. I've called it PF box size, and you'll need to vary this depending on the instrument and the time scale you're looking at. So for example, here I'm on a 1 minute euro dollar chart, so seemed to me that a maybe reasonable box size would be 0.0005. I've also got a reversal of 3. That means we have to move 3 boxes before reverse. You can change the color, up color, down color, and then there are 2 methods for calculating point and figure, and I've described them both again on the product page. But one of them is the high-low method, and in that particular one we look for the high to go above a certain, in an uptrend, for a high to go above a certain level to draw a new cross. Now if it does that, we ignore the low. If it doesn't do that, then we look at the low to determine whether there has been a reversal. If neither have occurred, then we just don't do anything. The other method is the close method, and that obviously just uses close rather than high-low, but the other rules apply. And then finally we've got the start date, and what I've done by default here is added a calc date, and I think in the actual program it's -5. That means we'll include the current date and the 4 days before that, or in this case the current date and the 99 days before that. The reason I've done this is this program potentially will draw a lot of drawing objects, and this can be really taxing in terms of memory and processing for the computer. So reducing the number of days or even not drawing the boxes at all really would help in that respect. So if you don't want to draw any at all, you would change this to 0. If you want it to draw them from the beginning of chart, you change it to date, D for date. And then if you want to put in a specific date, you can also do that. So we could put in the date in EasyLanguage format. So 2013 is 113, the month 06, and then we could say we go back to the 5th of June, like so. You'll also notice at the bottom of the chart here that I have plotted a histogram. This is actually at the base level, which is the level that is in force at any one moment on the chart. So for example, after this one, we would then add another cross to that. I've got it set up here as a histogram. We could just going to take background dragging off the chart. But what we could also do, we could make it into a line. So we could change that to line. And we could also apply this to the actual chart itself. So just dragging it up there, and now you can see that on the chart. Okay, so you can see that the base level is actually equal to the center of this most recent cross. So we're drawing crosses for up, rising prices, and we're drawing boxes for falling point and figure prices. Okay, so this program is designed for charts, for intraday, daily, weekly, monthly charts. I'm going to make the unprotected program available on Markplex.com, and if you're not familiar with Markplex.com, it's Markplex.com, and you can also sign up for our email list there. So I hope you might find this program useful.